Well, cheers. I'm sitting in a hut in north central Tanzania. I believe this is the first white's hut. It's certainly a very nice and comfortable surroundings, and I'm having a lovely cup of tea, which I'm told has some other potions added in the way of bark, which is clearly going to keep me young and handsome forever. And we're here visiting Dr. Lily Lichtenfeld and her team. This is a project funded by National Geographic's Big Cats Initiative to try and stem the decline of lions. We're in an area that is outside of a national park, but near a national park. And the reason that lions decline here is that lions come in at night and kill people's cattle, and cattle and goats are people's wealth. And not surprisingly, when this happens, they retaliate and go and kill the lions. Sometimes they poison the lions. And how can we stop that? Well, the simplest way to stop it is to make sure that the lions can't get in and kill the cattle. And so what Lally and her team have been doing is to create hardened, fortified bomas. And they do that with an intriguing blend of traditional fencing, live fencing materials that are spiny and bushy, so you can weave the bushes into the modern piece of technology, which is a chain link fence. So that's what we're going to go and take a look at.
Hi, I am Dr. Lily Lichtenfeld. I'm the Executive Director of the African People and Wildlife Fund.
First of all, let me congratulate Lily for your grant from National Geographic under the Big Cats Initiative. I mean, this is very impressive, Lally. I mean, it's very prickly and it's very thick.
Thank you.
And
what we're happy to see is that this living wall has not been in for that long, and we're already seeing very good growth of the Commiphora africana, starting to weave the thorn back into the chain link, so that over the years, as this continues to grow, it will actually create an impenetrable barrier, and the lions won't be able to see the cattle won't be able to see the lions, and we'll have reduced the panic that ensues when the cattle smell the lions, see the lions, they try to break out of the corrals, and that's one of the things that we're trying to prevent.
I'm talking to Anne Kent-Taylor, and she is standing next to a boma. You tell us why this is special and what you've been doing with this program.
The program has been set up primarily to prevent predation of livestock and then the resultant killings, particularly of lions, but also the other big predators. This particular boma belongs to Saitoti, who's a member of my desnaring team, and he was the first person to put up the protection we provide. You can see inside there was already protection, but lions penetrated it, and he had lost many cattle to predation. So we brought in 8-foot chain link fence and put it around the original boma. You bury it 2 feet to prevent any animals from digging underneath, particularly with the goat and sheep sheds. The honey badgers like to dig under, and then they destroy the goats, particularly the little lambs, and they can take 40 in a night with no problem whatsoever. He's planted kai apple, which is prickly, and it will prevent any sort of predation.
You tell me what happened here.
This is a boma where last week it got raided by, first of all, a honey badger, then a hyena, and then a leopard. And they lost, I think it was 30 sheep and goats. And tomorrow we will be bringing chain link fence to fortify it to prevent any further predation.
Thank you so much.